In the first part of these videos, I'll show how to set the CentOS machine ready for migrating all the app nodes into it. So just to make sure that we know in your system, obviously it's going to be something different, but in this machine I have the user root and the address is on the same subnet that I have Curator. The address is 57. Migration is actually very simple. All you need to do is go into the admin tab, and here where it says node management, you're going to add a node, put the address of the AppNode, this is in my case. The node user, I showed before that I created a sudo passwordless user, but I'm going to use root here. It should work with both. I'm going to put the password. And click add. And I click accept here. And what I'm going to show you, because this process actually does it all, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to open actually two terminal windows. Let me make this bigger. And I'm going to show you how you monitor the actual process. So I SSH into the QRadar box and go to var log, and in here I should have a setup, and we see it in here, setup 73, and we can actually verify that this is the actual time of the actual file that we are interested in. Actually, there are a bunch of those. So actually I changed to that setup directory, and we have this node installer that corresponds to the address of my AppNode, which is 57. So let me do a tail-f, and this is actually a good way of monitoring what's actually going on instead of waiting, for that progress bar to move. And the objective is, let me actually open a second terminal window in here while these run. SSH into Curator. And the idea is to make sure that when we do Docker PS, let me make this screen bigger, this cannot be read, is that all these apps actually moved, and we don't see them in here. But when we go into the other Curator box in here, actually we can even do it here, Docker PS, we will see those apps being moved in here. Okay, actually we see that some of them have begun the process of being moved there. I like to monitor this in here. In case something gets stuck. And when I was trying this first, I got one of the processes that was in one of the Docker processes that was not being terminated. So if that happens right now, I'll show you how you can actually deal with that. So I'm going to pause the video until this moves along. I forgot to mention that this process I run on a 7.3.1 system that has patch 2 installed. So this may change with further versions of Curator, but just to make sure that if you're going to try this, it might not be a bad idea to try it up on your test system first. Make sure everything works before you try this in your production environment. And this is the part that stopping this OAuth thing was taking forever. Let's wait a little bit more and see if we don't have to kill that manually. So I'm going to actually kill that. So if you do Docker PS, you look for the ID of that OAuth, and we see it in here. So this is OAuth, and this is the actual ID of it. So you do Docker kill, and then you put that, and that should, you see that then the process resumes, and now it's killing OAuth in the actual target machine where we are migrating this. Let's wait and see whether that goes down on itself or we actually have to kill it as well. I'm not going to wait, so I did the Docker PS on the target machine where I'm moving the stuff, and I'm going to kill that process. And that OAuth is so let's, yep. So the process continues. I'm gonna pause the video until we see something else worth mentioning. Just to show you what are the things going on. This is at 97% and it's staying there for a while, and we keep seeing, well, it looks like it's moving the stuff along fairly well to the other side. As you can see, I have a lot of apps in my demo system. We got installation complete, and this means progress bar reached 100%. Let's see the moment of truth. So I go into Pulse, and I have it here. I have Watson, I have user analytics. Actually pretty good. Migration completed, BigFix. And yeah, I don't have connection to the BigFix server, so that message is not relevant at this point. So it's pretty good. And just as a verification, if we do Docker PS on the console on the all-in-one machine, we see that the applications are gone. Let's actually go here and do on the AppNode Docker PS, and here we have them. It's pretty good. Now you can, run applications that are more demanding, which I want to do. There are a couple of applications that I want to install that require more memory, and I can do that now that I have my AppNode migrated all that.